Stop the clock so we can slow it down. It's time we find our way to a higher ground. All my love is waiting for you to make a move. Stop ignoring boys, face it, and get behind the groove.
Short of the perfect, steady dripping saucy, I'm keeping the tongue wet. But buzzing with the honey, sitting king with a throne yet. Holly bang a body while your nigga ain't home yet. He fucked up, so I let him fuck nigga go. You did your big one, I'm still doing bigger dough. Played you the ball to score, but you dropped it. Wasn't in his plan, so of course my guy blocked it.
The way you walk and the way you stare, never mind my tears. Then I think I'm about to explode. Maybe wanna lose control.
Diddy kitty, I'm back up on the market. Picking a player pocket, I'm about to have him starving. Taking the loops, knocking boots, my body rocking. Never the two, I'm the one, so nigga stop it. Yeah, karma finna pay me stacks. I know your new trick, watch it, so relay this back. Finna have it, don't lock like a chokehold.
I don't got no time for a bro code.
Let me go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go. Let go, but I'm let to go.
Yeah, and that's on Lamo.
When your star is shining bright, oh, believe Facebook is going to know about it. It's the head of the charge here, Oliver Twix, back with another Twix tip for you Facebook creators. Y'all better be looking out for the Rising Creator label. I got it 3 months ago. It helped me triple my number of followers in 1 week. You heard me. 1 week. Facebook every week gives a handful of creators a badge of honor. The Rising Creator label. The badge recognizes creators with strong audience engagement whose content meets quality, originality, and integrity guidelines. And what's the big prize, you ask? The algorithm recommends you in people's Facebook feeds as a rising creator to follow. So, what can you do to get the Rising Creator label? Tip 1. Make timely content on Facebook in multiple formats. You want a mix of reels, text posts, photos, and stories to show you're maximizing your presence on the platform. Tip 2. Make engaging content that gets people excited to react and comment on your posts. So reply to your comments and keep the conversation going. Tip number 3, follow Facebook's guidelines. Get familiar with Facebook's content and partner monetization, which means to post content that you created yourself. That's all I got for y'all. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how it goes for you. We want to see that content, baby. And hopefully get more rising stars added to the collection. And that's the team.
What's up, guys? My name is Sam, and this is
Oliver Twix.
And we are from season 5 of Netflix's The Circle, here at the Bumble headquarters in New York City, and this is
the Cocktail Hour.
So boom, we're gonna take the picture.
All right.
First thing we're gonna do is take the Bumble OG, so we have to put 4.
Puntos.
Wow. Oh no, I tripped, I fell.
Oh!
Next, we're gonna take the Bumble XO, 4 and 4.
4. Oh my God! Here we go.
What if I gotta sneeze? Like, ha-choo.
Okay, just a little one.
Ha-choo. Sous chef, 1 cup of orange juice.
On it!
Sous chef,
Yeah.
1 cup of passion. Well, no, that's a half a cup of passion juice.
On it!
We're gonna add a 1/4 cup of lime juice.
On it!
Wow! Now mix it. Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Throw it in a circle.
Ow.
Okay.
I love the color. It's like a
now-
sunset.
We have to top it with the grenadine. Ooh, look at that. So we need a lime or orange and then some cherries. Wow.
Beautiful.
And then lastly,
A cherry!
I'm gonna name this drink a glass of poor decisions, because I'm sure I'm gonna do a lot of that after I drink this cup.
That is really good.
That is so good. Thank you, Bumble.
Thank you so much, Bumble.
Bumble, the greatest of all time.
It's Oliver Twix.
And Mama Twix here.
Thank you, Puma, for our
Puma Easy Rider shoes.
Now, she always want to look like me.
No, you want to look like me, child.
And thanks to the Puma Easy Rider, our styles are twinning with pride this season. Get into it.
I love the Puma Easy Rider shoe because it's a classic, just like me.
The Easy Rider's timeless silhouette makes it the perfect shoes for any occasion while making a fashion statement.
The Puma Easy Rider, easy to style, nice on your feet.
Now, what I want to know is who you think gonna be killing at the Pride party? I don't think it's you, girl.
Child, please. I already know it's going to be me, man.
Get in the mix with Puma with the return of the Easy Rider shoe.
And wear your Easy Riders with pride.
Okay.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Get a line, but the twins better celebrate. Play it one time, you gon' play again and again. Come one, come all, from other again. CWIS is the winner. Ha!
What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twix here, the head nerd in charge, your nerd boy cutie, always reporting for duty to do the Lord's work once again. Girl, listen, we are back for another Twixclusive. We are in the classroom and we are about to get in the mix. Listen, we are joined by my friend, America's Next Top Model, very old Angelique Preston. How you doing, honey?
Let's go. Can you hear me? Is my mic okay?
Your mic sounds nice.
Okay.
Your mic sounds
check,
nice.
1 2 1 2.
Your mic sounds nice. How does my mic sound?
Your mic sound good. You coming in loud and clear, loud and clear.
Ooh, I like that. It's so good to see you. Happy Thursday night.
Happy Thursday. Where the hell is Babs?
Right here.
Okay, I'm about to say, what?
Girl,
Like,
girl.
come on, like, where you late to the class? The session already started late. but, you know-
Detention.
listen,
okay, detention for you.
listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get detention tonight. I know I am. But I still made it to class. You know, I got a lot going on tonight, and I'm trying to finagle everything. And like, I'm here though. I'm here.
Babs, you are always appreciated. I'm so glad you could join us in the classroom. Y'all, listen, I was playing the commercials. I said, bitch, I'm going to keep playing them till her ass pop up.
I was like, okay, we about to start. Nope, another commercial. I was like, shit, where the hell, Babs?
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm in the car right now. I said, like, I got to go.
You doing what you told Kamala to do. Get in the car and pull up.
Hello. Stop.
How have, you know, I'm at the age now where I be trying to practice proper grammar. I feel like the older I get, I be forgetting the shit. And so I be having to slow down and be like, am I using this right? So, Angelique, tell us, how has your week been going? Yep.
Child, I've been working, looking at these headlines, looking at the comments, seeing that the comments was in disarray. And I was just like, you know what? I don't know if I want to respond, because one thing I don't do on the internet is argue with people. That's your opinion. Everybody's allowed and entitled to have their opinion. But them comments was in shambles, baby. But we get the conversation going. At least y'all talking about it, whether you agree or disagree with our opinion, whether you think we right or wrong. Y'all talking, and that's what we need. We need that engagement. We need y'all to, go out there, and if you feel like what we saying is wrong, go ahead and Google it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fact check. Do what you got to do. But I was like, oh, these comments is spicy.
Oh, the comments were giving it up this week. But you know what? I'm a person where I don't really give a fuck what they say. As long as your ass is saying something down there. You know what I'm saying? As long as you tune it in and you care enough to take them 2 fingers and type and send press, that means we've done our job.
Yep.
Babs, how's your week going?
What you think, Babs? Because they was kind of eating you in the comments.
Listen, I tried to tell them, go watch the whole show. Everybody do not follow politics, okay? I'm not the only one in the world that don't follow politics. So I was speaking for the people like me. You know what I'm saying? Who's not really doing research or stuff that they're really not too much interested in. I got other things going on. You feel me? Even though I do know this is very important, but I don't really know too much. So I need her to pull up on me to give me some information on what's going on. Sometimes these kids go to school, right? And you got some kids that have to learn differently, right? So I need to learn differently. I need you to pull up on me. I'm a different type of student.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. That's what it's about. Like, I don't know. I was just like, let me log out real quick, because this comment section getting a little toxic.
Yo, the comments were going up, and you know me as a social media strategist, I was just sitting on the other side like, this is freaking amazing. Clearly you guys know I'm affiliated with Meta, and today we had a training session for all of the rising creators that they've hand selected to be a part of the program, and they're basically teaching you all of the backdoor information about how Meta works, right? And a lot of it today I learned is AI regulated, right? Like, all the systems have become AI regulated, and what they are saying that is currently the driving force, and I want to use a term that he used. He said, the wave that is raising ships, or the wave that's carrying ships. He said it so nice, little white man, on the little screen. He said it so nice. He said it's engagement. It is engagement. It's nothing about views. He said it's all about now the people getting down in the comments and saying something. That's the content that's getting pushed by Meta and by Instagram. And so with that being said, I was like, yo, we did our job,
Period.
We did our job, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Meta. Okay, Mr. Facebook, Instagram.
Baby, listen, I'm trying, and I'm learning so much. And as I do my lives and as we do this, I'm just gonna be dropping a lot of information that I'm getting. I text my representative today, and I was like, there's so much shit I just did not know about social media and Meta and Instagram that I feel like a lot of creators, especially, and I be in the meetings with them, them white people, just gonna say, I be saying, I'm here representing for my black people, because all the black creators feel like this world not fit for us, and you know, y'all done chose me to be in here, so I'm gonna represent for my people. So I say all that to say, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of information to be helpful to y'all and everybody else who's watching, because there's a lot of good shit out there going on that we need to know as people. We are back in the Tutu's classroom with my bestest girl and girlfriends as we press it and Babs Bunny for another episode of In the Mix with Twix. This is your new digital digest for commentary on reality TV, social media, and pop culture through the lens of my friends and mine. We go live every Monday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we going live, okay? Get your ass in the live chat and join the motherfucking conversation.
Period. We want to see the comments.
Yes, join the conversation. And I just want to let people know that's watching tonight, I don't normally be all over the place, but I'm here. And we got a strong team behind the scenes. So the team behind the scenes, I need you to work some things out because I might have to dip and come back in. And you know how to work your magic, okay? I'm wearing 2 hats right now, 2 hats. Bear with me, people. Bear with me.
We got you, Babs. It's the nails for me. Babs, you're so damn pretty. I just want to say that before she's just so pretty.
Face card ain't never declined.
Thank you.
Ain't never declined.
Ooh, both of y'all.
It's just a panel. It's a panel of pretty.
Come on, panel of pretty.
Yes.
Pretty and petty. Let's go.
Listen, before we get into the things tonight, I got a question of the day, and this was posed by our girl Babs. I want to know from all of you guys out there. Tune again. That's okay. That's okay. She gonna be cussing it for the.
I'm still here.
She's still here. I want to know: have you guys ever faked an orgasm?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All the time.
I've never faked one.
Really? So it's just been good every time you did, had relations. You lucky.
No, it ain't always been good, but I'm definitely a proponent of, I just tell them to stop if it's not working.
So you be honest. You don't want to hurt their feelings.
Yes. No, I'm not going to hurt your feelings. I want you to know that you're not doing it right.
And then ain't that awkward?
No, because there was this one boy years ago, right? Ooh, girl, you done brought back a memory. There was this boy that I had really liked in college, right? And I was a sophomore and he was a senior. And I used to let him cheat off my paper and he would give me some money. And like, I could tell he was gay, but like he was a senior, I was a sophomore. So like, it wasn't really giving all that. And I've never been, listen, the dog always chases the cat. And I'm not, I'm not jumping on nobody's lap. You're gonna have to come get this. And so anyways, years later, when I was grown, we hooked up and we was hooking up all the time. And he had a nice piece, it was really nice, but he didn't know how to use it. And I had to tell him, I was like, you're not doing it. Like, and I had to like show him, baby, it was one night. I'll never forget this night. I don't know. And the crazy thing is one of my friends had came over and they had to sleep on my couch because something happened to their apartment. But my friend was already coming over. And during that time, I was not passing up a no D appointment. So anyways, the boy, we was in the room, was trying to be quiet. I don't know what the fuck that boy did for homework or practice. But when I tell you that night, baby, I still remember that night. So no, I'm not faking no orgasm. I'm gonna let you know that it's not right, so you can get it right.
Babs, what's
okay, so I have done that, but I'm not doing it no more in my life. I'm not even allowing you to waste my time. All right, but I have in the past. I've allowed people to waste my time, but not for too long. Okay, that's why I had to fake it because I was like, yo, we gotta wrap this up. So yes, definitely.
Babs, I want to hear you faking an orgasm. What did that sound like?
Oh, I can't do that right now. I'm not. I got people listening to me. They might want to take me home if I do that. You know what I'm saying?
You should come home with me.
Ooh. Y'all so ooh. Angelique, tell us about your time you was faking it.
It just wasn't one time, baby. It's multiple times, and I'll be saying every time, you know what? I'm not gonna fake no more. But then, like, I get in the bedroom or wherever I'm at and be like, okay, let me just, put my little actress hat on and just. I was about to give y'all a sample, but like I ain't about to
No,
do that.
Please.
No, I ain't about to do
Angelique,
that on the
please.
internet. No,
No, yes, you can.
no,
Angelique,
because the next
please.
time I have relations, and if one of my good friends, they see this video, they gonna be like, yeah. So how I know you being honest. But I don't know. I feel like with pleasure, it's about gratification for both of us. But I just be feeling like when I be in it and it don't be feeling good, like I'll be like, okay, let me just hurry up and just moan and groan so this man can finish. Like I can't believe this is a question. I'm so mad this made it because I saw it in the private chat that we had that Bab suggested it, and I was just like, no, I don't want.
Don't get mad because a lot of these guys be really thinking they be doing something, and like chicks be lying to y'all. They be really lying to y'all. Y'all not it. Y'all really not. Y'all don't be going in like that, and they be capping. And so because they be capping to y'all be thinking that you know what you doing, but y'all don't be knowing what y'all be doing.
Do y'all think size matter?
No.
I don't think so either.
Even though I don't like small penises, to me small penises hurt.
Really?
They aggravating. Yeah, they hurt. They aggravating.
Wait, I would think like a bigger penis. Wait, why?
I don't know. It's just what?
You said a small one hurts, so how big one feel?
Amazing.
Wait a minute.
Amazing. I prefer bigger penises. Now, I don't want no monster. Now, I'm not one of those like, no, we ain't doing that. But I prefer a larger one versus the smaller one because it's just a small one's just like an inconvenience.
I want me a nice medium. I don't want you tearing my insides up with no big 9, 10. No, I want to feel pleasure. I want to be hurting. I don't want to be running from the D.
Are you guys moaners?
Moaners?
Uh-huh.
I'll be loud.
Yo, I be super loud. Like you gotta throw the pillow over my face, baby. You gotta tell me, yo, shut the fuck up.
Shh, be quiet. You too loud. No.
I'm a moaner too.
Yes.
And I be like, if it's good, I'm gonna let you know.
Be loud as hell. Your neighbors know my name.
Yeah, all that. Listen. Another name. Let's get into these topics for tonight. Another name that everybody is knowing right now, okay, is Diddy. But you know who don't want to be associated with that bullshit? Jay-Z, y'all. Jay-Z, hey mommy, how you doing? My mama in the building, Lord. Listen.
Yes, mama twin. Jay-Z's lawyers have entered the group chat, y'all, and they are sending, this is Alex Spiro, recently condemned Piers Morgan for his interview with Jaguar Wright after she compared him and Diddy to Beyonce, claiming they had more victims than P. Diddy. Now, if you've been watching and paying attention, you'll know that Jay-Z and Beyonce's legal team have been sending out many legal notices to all of these publications that have been running reports associating Jay-Z and Beyonce with the whole Diddy thing, right? To the point that even Piers Morgan came out and apologized for having that go on his show. Angelique, what's your reaction to seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce's legal team mount up on a horse and say, not on my watch, y'all won't be doing this? They said ain't nobody got time for that today. Alex Spiro, the attorney, he said it wasn't a cease and desist. He said it was an ultimatum. Okay, so listen, either you gonna take all this misinformation down, or we gonna sue your ass. On the part of Piers Morgan, it's just irresponsible for him because he's a journalist. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's like, just a person like spewing his opinion. He is a legitimate journalist, and his show is supposed to be rooted in journalism. And for him to, you know, maybe, and it goes back to maybe he's not deep rooted in the culture. You know how we know or have hearings about how Jaguar Wright is, right? Like, you know, there's maybe possibly mental issues going on, and you know, like Babs says she lied on her, and you know, there's like this in our culture, there's like this thing that we know maybe, you know, she may be telling the truth in some aspects, but she also may be lying and stretching the truth. And Piers Morgan, maybe somebody behind the scenes, maybe he ain't got no black producer that's in the culture that's like telling him like, look, it's risky having her come on. You know, you may not want to have her come on because the internet is saying this, and this, you know, but I just think it is a little irresponsible on his part. And he definitely, it hurts his credibility, to say the least. You know, it definitely hurts his credibility that, you know, have her come on and baby, they done ripped him a new one, child. Okay.
Yes, like, they have. Yeah, no, yes, they have. I said the last time I thought it was very irresponsible for Piers Morgan to have someone like Jaguar Wright on their platform because the bitch is crazy, you know. And I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt because I don't know Jaguar. Okay, I don't know that lion. I just know this one I got on right here. And so I don't want to discredit nobody's story because I wasn't there to say it. But everybody knows Jaguar Wright is crazier than the jitterbug that just got sprayed by alcohol, you know? So why would you have her on there? And I feel like the reason why they had Jaguar Wright on there was to get ratings and to get views because they've seen the type of attention she's been able to get on her own. So let's try to get her on our show and get that same attention. Babs, we're going to you. What say you about Jay-Z and Beyonce legal team saying, girl, y'all got to stop this?
Listen, that's how Brooklyn do, okay? Don't play with Brooklyn and Beyonce, okay? Don't even play around. And I told y'all she was capping. Y'all didn't believe me? Come on now. Told you.
Have you heard from Jaguar since that clip of you saying she was capped hit the internet?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. There's no reason. She knows she capping. What she gonna hit me up for? She's too busy lying on Jay-Z and Beyonce. You better stop playing with Beyonce.
Tell him again, Babs.
Stop playing with Brooklyn and Beyonce, okay? We don't even play around like that, all right? All my single ladies, ride out.
I just found it so amazing how everyone that potentially could have been tied to a Jay-Z story within the last 7 to 10 business days have come out one behind the other saying Jay-Z ain't did shit, ain't nothing going on, he is innocent, don't put us in that. It was first Foxy Brown, right? Foxy Brown said Jay-Z ain't never touched the box, okay? Then it was Piers Morgan saying, I apologize, you know, we sorry, da-da-da-da-da, bam. Then Free from 106 Apart. We ain't heard from Free in such a long time with this old ass story saying, I ain't never have Jay-Z baby. I guess the legal team went down the list and said, listen, if y'all want this money, I'm just playing. Let me stop because I need anybody hit me up. I'm just playing. But I just find it so amazing. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get up here and reinstate y'all stories in the media.
The crazy thing about Free is that like Free be so incognito, and I remember that story, that the rumor mills with her having a baby by Jay-Z when I was a teenager. I'm talking about like early 2000s, okay? Like that's when like people were talking about it then, and like she never said anything to my knowledge. She never got on the internet and like tried to dispel the rumors or nothing. So for her to, you know, today or whatever she did this week and this in 2024 be like, look y'all, it ain't no secret, baby. I ain't have relations with this man. I did not have relations with that man. And you know, I mean, where did that rumor even come from? Like, who put that out there? At one
I was
point,
too young.
Girl, I don't even remember that rumor. That was news to me. I was like,
no,
who said that?
Right. It was years ago. Like I remember this. Like it was when 106 and Park was still on, I believe, and you know, or yeah, it was like. I was like, what the hell? Like, what? Putting them two together? Like, I mean, at one point, did she used to date him? Was there some type of, you know, like relationship there? Because this is so random. My earring done fell, child.
It's okay. I really want to believe Jay-Z is a stand-up guy. You know, like I really want to believe that. This father of beautiful children, this husband of a beautiful wife, this mogul of a large empire, this icon of a beautiful hip-hop legacy. I really want to believe he is a stand-up guy. And I just hope and pray that all of these stories that people are coming out debunking, I hope that is true. You know, we're going to go with the truth. You know, I mean, we're going to go with what they saying is the truth until shown otherwise. I just would hate the day if it ever came to see Jay-Z fall into the same hole as a Sean Diddy Combs. That was a horrible sentence to use.
It would be
fall into the same hole.
this tiny little hole.
Oh my God. Listen, y'all, it's Oliver Twix, Angela Preston, and Babs in the building. You guys are locked into In the Mix. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, but there will definitely be more after this. See you soon.
When your star is shining bright, oh, believe Facebook is going to know about it. It's the head of the charger, Oliver Twix, back with another Twix tip for you Facebook creators. Y'all better be looking out for the Rising Creator label. I got it 3 months ago. It helped me triple my number of followers in 1 week. You heard me. 1 week. Pew. Facebook every week gives a handful of creators a badge of honor. The Rising Creator label. The badge recognizes creators with strong audience engagement whose content meets quality, originality, and integrity guidelines. And what's the big prize, you ask? The algorithm recommends you in people's Facebook feeds as a rising creator to follow. So, what can you do to get the Rising Creator label? Tip 1. Make timely content on Facebook in multiple formats. You want a mix of reels, text posts, photos, and stories to show you're maximizing your presence on the platform. Tip 2. Make engaging content that gets people excited to react and comment on your posts. So reply to your comments and keep the conversation going. Tip number 3. Follow Facebook's guidelines. Get familiar with Facebook's content and partner monetization, which means to post content that you created yourself. That's all I got for y'all. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how it goes for you. We want to see that content, baby. And hopefully get more rising stars added to the collection. And that's the team.
What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twix. Thank you so much for being in the mix with my bestest squirrel and girlfriends, Angela Preston and Babs. Listen, if you guys want to see your commercial in that slot, just hit us up, okay? DM me and we can get your stuff seen on In the Mix. Let's keep the fun times going. I want to go to this next story. You know, and I hate to be culturally inappropriate, but this sounded like some white people shit. I'm just going to say it.
I know.
This is some Caucasian calamity.
The Caucasity. Okay?
The Caucasity of it all.
Listen.
Elvis Presley's daughter kept dead son's body at home for 2 months. Elvis Presley's late daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, passed away last year from cardiac arrest while at home in California. Her son Benjamin committed suicide back in 2020, and she kept his body on dry ice for 2 months after he died. California law doesn't require you to bury the body right away. And this is according to NBC News. Angela, let's go to you. What was your reaction to seeing this headline of Angela Preston? No, I mean, not Angela Preston, my bad. I done got you up in it.
That's okay.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm only halfway out. Come on now. Don't put that on me, all right? So when I saw this, right, my eyes got so big, like the emoji. I was like, what? It's unbelievable. Like, I know people grieve in different ways, you know, so I can't knock how somebody grieve. But I don't know if I would, you know, like keep that's kind of a dead body in my house. Like I know I gotta, it's real spooky. Like just I guess right on time for Halloween she released this information out, but it's just like Oh no, I don't want no dead bodies in my house. I don't want nothing laying on ice. I don't like. It's a cadaver at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder, like, was she like going in the room? Was the room like set at a temperature? You know, like was his body slowly decomposing? I mean, like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's no words, but crazy.
They said she did it because she couldn't move on. But you know, I've heard some nigga stories about people not reporting their grandma dead because they still want to get the check and the food stamps. So I wonder if she has some type of transaction like that going on. You know what I'm saying? White people not strangers to nigga shit either. They can do nigga shit too. Babs, what's
That's the whole fact. I mean, I'm a mother. I can't even imagine losing my kid. But I don't know. I'm not scared of ghosts and dead people, and I'm not scared of those things. So, you know, I might put my kid on some ice and keep him in the basement somewhere. I'm not scared.
No, ma'am.
No, that little nigga gotta go on to the next place.
Yeah, the basement.
No, Babs. Hell no. No, I love my boy, but absolutely not. No. I'm gonna call the funeral home and you know, get the body ready. Call the coroner, call the mortuary services, Phaedra Parks and them. Please come pick up my children. Immediately. Okay, I love you, baby, but oh no, you can't stay here.
We need to call Shekinah Joe to come pick up the body because according to her, Tiny is slowing down all her business. We need to call her so she can come get the body and we can give her some little business.
Wait a minute, Shekinah do mortuary services too? She coroner too?
She do, child. Yes.
Oh my God! Wait, hold up. Why is Tiny hating on her bag?
Child, so
they been going through it, girl.
So listen, so I was being nosy on the internet, you know, minding my business, just came up on my screen, okay? I wasn't clicking, it just came. But Shekinah was doing an interview where basically she said that the reason why her funeral home business was moving slow was because allegedly, according to her, Tiny was hating on her.
So what she was doing? Like how was she hating on her? Like what she was
I don't fucking know. I don't know. And I know Shekinah. I used to help Shekinah with her YouTube channel. I used to help her out with content back in like 2019 going into 2020. And then I actually was supposed to was going to help her and Tiny with their YouTube channel and their podcast. And there on my computer, somewhere on one of these computers, is a whole like YouTube series that I was filming and producing the editing for them. That was going to be like a reimagining of their BET show that they did. I said all that to say, should I break the fourth wall? I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Fuck it. You know, even when Shekinah and Tiny were friends, to me privately, Shekinah would voice these ideas where she felt like Tiny was doing stuff to her. And I used to always be confused as to how someone could feel that way but still be trying to work with them. That always used to confuse me. And so hearing her say this isn't foreign to me because in her brain, at least from conversations I've had with the lady, she's always felt like Tiny has had some like secret
animosity.
Yeah. Animosity that manifested itself in Tiny sabotaging her or holding her back. And I really want Shekinah to let it go. I want her to let it go. You know, I got the type of ego that I would never let no bitch or nigga ever walk around thinking for an inkling they got me title pressed or I'm thinking about them. I would never. My pride and my God too big for me to ever give somebody that type of power over me. I just want Shekinah to let it go.
So, okay. So they fell out a few years ago, right? Now,
Yeah.
Shekinah, if she had these reservations about her friend, then obviously there must be some, obviously, I mean, I don't know either one of them, but, I can't speak on how their friendship is. But if she was expressing to you, like, hey, I feel like she's trying to stop my bag, or she don't want my star to shine, or she want my star to outshine her, because people is like that. friends say they your friends, but then they try to stop your bag. They don't want you to shine. Like, we can all get money, you know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like when people's egos get in the way, then that jealousy comes in. And maybe that was the case, but I still want to know, Shekinah girl, come into the classroom and tell us how you think Tiny is stopping your bag, girl. Tell us the tea. Like,
oh, child, I don't think Shekinah will ever come over here.
Why?
She unfollowed me and she made me unfollow her. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know. I remember
she was at your birthday party a few years ago.
She was at my birthday party. She was at my mama's birthday party. I've always been, at least I feel like I've always been respectful of her. I worked with her. I don't know if it was the post I said about me wanting to help Shamar and she don't like Shamar. I don't know if that's what caused it. I do not know. Somebody would have to come tell me. Her, aka her. I don't know. I doubt she would come over here. She may.
When people be in their feelings, they be unfollowing people. I done did it a time or two before. Oliver, what you do to make her mad? Make that girl mad?
I don't know, and I don't give a fuck, to be quite honest.
She mad at Tiny. She mad at you. Who else she mad at?
Child, she probably gonna be mad at this because I'm surely gonna post it.
See, but okay, so it's like when people, they get on the internet and they saying something like, okay, I don't mean to be harping on this, but since we still talking about it, because for me, I just want to dig deeper. Like, okay, name an incident where she stopped your bag. You know what I'm saying? Because don't just put it out there and say, Tiny stopped my bag. Okay, how? You know what I'm saying? Tell us, because you're already telling us that she stopped your bag, but how? You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, give an example, give a reference, because child, I'm nosy, I want to know. And it's like, you telling us, you being vague by saying she stopped my bag. Well, how she stop your bag?
It's almost like that same Jaguar Wright shit, just saying stuff but not giving us like an anecdote or an example or a story. And this is not to discredit Shekinah, because I don't, she got her experience, she got her reasons. Right. And when she explained it to me, now I ain't gonna do that to you, Shekinah. I ain't gonna say what you told me. But when she broke it down to me, the shit made sense. I was like, oh, I can see how that can make you feel that way. But she does need to start detailing and listing. I really want her to stop talking about it, because honestly, and this is coming from someone who still has loving friendship energy towards her, it makes you look weak. Bitter. Stuck. Let that shit go. That'd be like you, Angelique, still up here talking about Tyra Banks and Ken Mark and all them bitches. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And y'all know, the Florida coming out of me. I'm sorry. It's 10:13. I'm a little comfortable.
Listen, like I said, I don't know her from a can of paint, but if you go put it on the internet out there, give us details. Tell us, because I want to know, because like from what I see, Tiny's a businesswoman. Her and Candy got all that stuff going on, and I feel like when they first had their show, Tiny put Shekinah on, because from the outside looking in,
she ain't coming over here no more. Keep going.
Shekinah was doing Tiny hair. Like, I remember seeing this, on VH1 and all that stuff. And it's like, we know who you are because of Tiny, So it's like, okay, at one point, money make people act funny. So maybe something going on with the money. I don't know. But, she did. If she was that much trying to stop your bag, maybe she wouldn't have put you on in the first place. She had a choice to put you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody knew who you were before. And I hate saying stuff like that, but we know who Shekinah is because of Tiny.
Well, I hear you, but I kind of disagree. I feel like Tiny put her on the show so she could get her hair done for free, right? So that's what I think. So, like, she might have put her on for some new custies, but she worked for that. She did mad free wigs and hairstyles. She owe her that. Yeah, plug me.
I don't know, cause you think Tiny wasn't paying Shekinah?
No.
Oliver.
No.
Y'all think so?
That ain't my story to tell.
That ain't
my story to tell.
No. If she did, If she got money with Tiny, she wouldn't be out here talking like that. You don't do all of that if you got money with somebody, like real money. You could be mad, but you're not gonna do all that she doing. She did her hair for free, slicked them edges down mad times for free. She tried to grow them edges back in, okay?
That's the other thing I don't like about these celebrities is that like y'all be having money, but then y'all don't be wanting to pay people. Like I hate hearing about stuff like that because y'all get on here and you know y'all show us y'all mansions, y'all cars, y'all.
Oh,
bags,
bitch, that's Atlanta.
like y'all
That's
clothes,
Atlanta.
all that stuff, but then y'all don't want to pay. Y'all don't want to pay people, and it's a lot of people that I've
These
heard,
hoes don't want to pay.
yeah, that they be like they just be wanting their hair done for free, their makeup done for free, just because of their name, just because who they is. That's not how shit work. Like people take their time, people take their free time to, you know, like get out and do your hair and spend all that time on money on and makeup, then pay them. Like that just take me back to like the modeling world, working for trade as they call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pay you, but here you can get these clothes for free. What? I can't pay my rent with clothes.
Now, granted, I am of the belief if the agreement is presented up front, like, hey, you know, if this is what you want in exchange, you know, for this, then that's cool. Because there are some situations where, you know, promo or getting your name out there is bigger than payment. And I'm a product of that. When I first started out in Atlanta and I was creating content for people, I was doing that shit. Now, I ain't never did nothing for free. I ain't never did that. But I was doing, compared to the amount of time and energy and resources I was putting into it, I was damn near doing it for a dollar amount of free. But I was able to get so much out of it to this day that I'm grateful for it. So that for me, the ends definitely justifies the means. Going back to Shekinah, my only problem with Shekinah, and I've never said this, but I'm going to say it since we already done said it, we're going to move on to the next thing. My only problem with Shekinah, when she talks about Tiny, is, and this is coming out her own mouth to me, because these are things she used to say to me before her and Tiny finally fell out. If you felt like them people was against you or wasn't really with you, why were you faking it all this time and still being up underneath them and, you know, on the podcasts and doing the YouTubes and, you know, why were you doing that? You should have been stopped going around there, in my opinion.
Maybe because the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of not trying to correlate it to like the Diddy situation, but like, you know, people stay because the opportunity, you know, the money's too good. You know, she probably didn't want to be blacklisted. If she's saying that, you know, Tiny's stopping her bag and it's preventing her from doing all these things, she probably didn't want to be blacklisted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna put up with this, you know, even though like they doing me dirty, they treating me wrong, because I don't want to, this money that I'm getting right now is too good. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that. She probably was scared she was going to get blacklisted. And
I had got Shekinah monetized on YouTube, and she was bringing in good money, and we was on the road to bring in even more money than the money I had got her up to. She stopped that in its tracks. To go over there and potentially do something with Tiny, who, you know, no shade to Tiny. And because I like Tiny. I've seen Tiny since then around Candy and them, and I like Tiny. You know, I like her little Atlanta country ass. Tiny got Shekinah over there. Shekinah stopped her YouTube, and Tiny ended up not doing the YouTube or the podcast no more, because I think something T.I. told her, or something happened, and they ended up stopping it.
So she left an opportunity when what she thought could have been a better opportunity, just to have no opportunity.
Yikes.
No.
Listen, we got to move on. I want to create this segment.
Wait, hold up. Do you think it was like a 3-way relationship? And maybe that's why. Listen.
No, it didn't give that energy. No.
Oh,
no.
Okay. I didn't know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think that.
Okay.
Babs, keep your damn camera on. The fuck?
I'm trying, girl. I am trying. I apologize. I thought I would be in the setting by now. But I'm still working.
We want to see you put the lipstick on your lips. It's okay. Let's go.
On to the next thing. Diddy. I want to create this segment where we something like Diddy dumb or Diddy do it. Okay? Diddy. Diddy.
We're gonna be talking about this well until the trial and after that. So
the trial set for May 2025.
They said that's the same month as the Met Gala when Anna Wintour she got the theme is black. I don't want to misquote it, but it's the first time all black men have been the chairs. So the aesthetic is like black something, Daisyism or something like that. But
Diddy. So Tyler Grace filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy and his former security chief for allegedly R-ing her at Bad Boy offices in New York City in 2001. Diddy's legal team has strongly denied these allegations and claims Talia offered to pay her ex-boyfriend. Wait, I'm so sorry. Diddy's legal team has strongly denied these allegations and claims Talia offered to pay her ex-boyfriend almost $3 million to back up her story against Diddy. Babs, we're going to go to you first with this. What say you about this headline concerning your former boss and CEO, Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy Love Combs?
So I don't know. This is kind of iffy, right? Because we know we got some powerful people here and with some big money, some big shmoney. So I don't know if somebody got to him. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people create fake texts. They got apps that do all of that stuff. And like, it gets real crazy out here. So I don't know. I don't want to not believe the victim, right? I'm not here to be like, oh, she's lying. Okay? So that's like, maybe she is lying or maybe he's lying. How would we know? Only time will tell.
That's so funny as shit.
And time might not even tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's her truth, his truth, and then the truth. It's 3 sides to a story. So when I heard about this, initially I was like, oh my God, no, it's a scam on Talia's part, because like when, of course, like you always want to believe the victims, but then when you always hear when these powerful men get sued, there's always people that come out for a money grab who aren't always truthful, but then I look at it because Gloria Allred, I don't think Gloria Allred would take a case if it wasn't truthful. Like Gloria has always been for women, been, pro women and, pro, I believe you. And when I was in the early stages of story time, when I was in the early stages of getting my lawsuit together with, suing Tyra and them, I did. Someone did put me in touch with Gloria Allred, and Gloria Allred did take a look at my case, but she decided not to take the case. And I don't know why. Maybe, she obviously, I did. Years later, obviously, I didn't win, but maybe she looked at the case and thought, this is not a winnable case. I'm not going to take it. But they did. Her assistant did say, if you are going to sue, I suggest you do it, immediately because, your time is running out. So, but with that being said, now that I'm talking about it, okay, Gloria didn't take my case because maybe she thought I couldn't win. Maybe this lady, I don't know, truth, lying, maybe she feel like the case is winnable. So, I mean, I don't know, but I kind of, when that story came out, I kind of believed that the ex. I kind of did. The only thing that threw me off was the text message about $3 million, because she's suing for $3 million. So why would she give you $3 million to help her corroborate with the story? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that threw me off, because I was like, $3 million. Like, why would she give you all her money? That's what she's suing for. So why would she give you all that? Like, but I don't.
Babs, do you want to jump in right fast? Because I got a line of questions for Angelique right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead with the line of questions.
So, Angelique, let's go back to you, Sue and Tyra. It's by the way, you saying Sue and Tyra is so funny to me. I don't know why that is hilarious, but that is comical.
You know, it is not.
So you officially, quote unquote, lost that case.
Yeah, and it's out there for everybody to see, you know, like, so. Okay.
But I don't know if I've ever heard you verbalize it that way.
Right, saying it. So, okay, so what the attorney told me was that the arbitrator basically, you know, sided with me in some aspects, but also sided with, you know, them, with the production company in some aspects. So basically, I guess it just canceled each other out. But at this point, I was just like, I lost. So basically what you're telling me is I ain't with no money. I ain't with shit. I lost. I don't care about nothing else you saying right now. And, you know, he was like, do you want me to send you the final, you know, the paperwork, the ruling? Because it was in California, because we had to do everything in California according to the contract. And I was like, no. It ain't no point to send me nothing, because what you telling me is, yeah, I understand what the arbitrator is saying. You know, I could have got them on some, you know, some things were at, you know, I got them on like the wages and stuff like that. But the other stuff, so basically what you're telling me is that I lost. End of story. Okay, let me put that chapter behind me. Bye.
Can I ask more questions?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
So, can you itemize the things they said you were right on? At least what you remember? Do you feel like it?
The only thing that really stuck out to me was the wages. Was, you know, us not getting paid, you know, for all the hours that we worked, you know, on set. Right? Like that was really the only thing that stuck out to me. And now that I think about it, I wish I would have had, you know, the attorney send me the document. That way I could have looked and saw. But in that time, I honestly was just so tired because, you know, the case had been dragging on for years, you know? So
how many?
I was like, I want to say maybe like 4 or 5 years.
That's a long time.
So, yeah. So at this point, like, I was tired going back and forth, you know, because I went to California a few times. And at this time, like I was working for the city of Buffalo. I was a complaint clerk at City Hall. So, you know, like taking time off, just having my little, you know, cutesy 9-to-5 job. But it was just tight. You know, my son was younger at the time, you know, just being a single mom, taking care of him. I was just ready for it to be done, you know, and then I wasn't really confident that I was going to win anything. So when we got the ruling back, I was like, well, damn. Shit, that $1 million, that $3 million, because I sued her for $3 million too. 3 is like the lucky number, I guess, you know. I sued her for $3 million. That $3 million would have been real good, but I ain't get jack shit.
Now let me ask you this: Did you rack up a bill?
No, because the attorney took the case pro bono. So if the
Facts,
attorney,
that was Tyra.
if the attorney would have had taken the case pro bono, I would not have sued, because, you know, I didn't have the money. Like, I had no money to sue her. You know, it's like small dog going after the big fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got all the money in the world. You know, she got the high power top attorneys, you know? So, and little old me, shoot, I'm working my little 9-to-5, making a little bit above minimum wage. You know damn well I can't pay. I'm brokey. Okay, like I ain't have money for shit.
Ooh, Angelique. Okay, I'm gonna take you out the hot seat. Thank you so much for the little anecdote. You had just inspired my little petty, messy bone in me. I was like, I want to get a little bit more of this.
No, because like Gloria Allred, like, you know, she about business. So I just had to think about that, like, as I'm like verbalizing it, because I'm like, yes, she is for women and for victims and making sure that people get their voice heard, but then also she about a check too. So it's like, okay, this case is winnable, you know, and I believe what you say. Let me take it on, you know. So she about her money.
You know, the thing about them reality TV show contracts is, you know, all the ones I've signed, they basically say, like, y'all can do what y'all want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you know, especially with the circle. Now, granted, I thank the Lord Netflix and Studio Lambert, they treated me like I was, at least I felt like I was fucking Beyonce. You know, like I was treated with so much respect on that set. Now, there was one night where we went, I was like, all right, y'all can send me home tonight because we've been filming. I've been standing up for a good little minute, but it was okay, you know, because, you know, they apologized for it and they made up for it. And I didn't make it no big deal, but they took the initiative to. Those reality TV contracts are a motherfucker to where, like, you really can't sue them to a certain extent because you sign so many rights away when you get that piece of paper to be a part of the show.
Did you have an attorney look at your contract?
Every single one.
Did you really?
Every single one. And we got to go to the next thing, but I was still on a contract with WeTV when I was about to go on to Netflix, and Netflix had to call WeTV, Netflix or Studio Lambert, I don't know. They legal had to call WeTV legal to be like, y'all not gonna sue us if we put him on y'all show. I mean, our show is y'all. Yeah. But I also had a lawyer to go over my contract, and you know, yeah.
I did as well.
I was just about to ask, before we go to the next one. So Babs, the next topic. Babs, you was in the reality TV game before us, you know. So how was it for you as far as like you just said you had an attorney sign a contract? Like how was that?
Yeah, I had an attorney look over mine. I had a manager at the time, and so my manager, he thought he was about his business, okay? So he went and got me a little nice, cute old lawyer, okay? And we went and sat with that lawyer, and the lawyer said, who shot you?
I love you, Babs. Get a lawyer because, you know, I'll say this without saying too much. I'm glad I was able to get a lawyer because I was able to, you know, make some amendments to both of our contracts. And I'm grateful.
Yes. Real quick, guys. I'm so sorry. Oliver, you probably didn't see my message. But I cannot stay for the rest of the show.
I gotta why you leave the class early?
I got a part-time job. I'm going to school part-time and then I work part-time. You know what I'm saying? So this time they said, girl, we need you a little bit early today. All right? So
get the bag.
I'm going to have to leave the classroom early, unfortunately. Look, I'm by the chalkboard. Look at that. Okay? And don't worry, people, because when I come back, it's Monday, it's Fun Day, and I'm going to talk about Saturday and Sunday, okay? Period.
Babs, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Listen.
Thank you guys for bearing with me, okay? It's going to be, listen, y'all, it's three people up here that got things that we got to do, all right? So some days Oliver might be walking around somewhere, you know, because he performs a lot, all right? He might be backstage, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for one of his shows, you know what I'm saying? And then my boo over here, you might see her on a set somewhere, okay? Because she's not just working in the daytime no more, okay? She going to get booked for the nighttime, okay? And she might be like, listen, I'm on set right now, so, you know, and be showing us, you know, behind the scenes. It happens like that. So just bear with us, people. Support us, because we grinding and we shining. You already know.
Yes, absolutely.
Come on, yes.
Y'all have a great night. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I'll be in a group chat tomorrow.
Yes.
But to the people, I will see y'all on Monday. God bless. Everybody have a good weekend, honey.
Have a good night.
Listen, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, there'll be more after this. We're in the mix. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. It's Oliver Twix.
And Mama Twix here.
Thank you, Puma, for our Puma Easy Rider shoes. Now, she always want to look like me.
No, you want to look like me, child.
And thanks to the Puma Easy Rider, our styles are twinning with pride this season. Get into it.
I love the Puma Easy Rider shoe because it's a classic, just like me.
The Easy Rider's timeless silhouette makes it the perfect shoe for any occasion while making a fashion statement.
The Puma Easy Rider, easy to style, nice on your feet.
Now, what I want to know is who you think gonna be killing at the Pride party? I don't think it's you, girl.
Child, please. I already know it's gonna be me, man.
Get in the mix with Puma with the return of the Easy Rider shoe.
And wear your Easy Riders with pride.
Okay. Listen, we are back with In the Mix with Twix. Thank you so much.
My mama. Every time I see
sweet.
that commercial, I'll be like, yes, Mama Twix.
The social media loves Mama Twix. Anytime I post me and that lady together, it just travels and travels. And Puma, we were able to get a Puma collab.
She is a vibe. Yes.
Thank you. I love my mama. I have a friend out there, TD. He is a news anchor out in Hawaii, right?
Hawaii.
And he actually commented today and was like, I would love to come up and contribute some comments to the conversation. And I actually saw him commenting earlier in the chat. So TD, if you are watching right now and if you are able, I would love to send you the link right now for you to fill in this third slot we got as we finish out the rest of these topics. Let me know and I'll drop the link down in the chat for you, friend. Jodeci's Devante Swing named Diddy co-defendant in teen girl alleged assault lawsuit. Another person has been caught up in the Diddy's foolishness, okay? So, Jodeci member, Jodeci member Devante Swing is now caught up in a sexual assault lawsuit against Diddy involving a woman who was 16 years old at the time of the alleged incident. In her suit, the woman claims that the two men took advantage of her after giving her alcohol to drink, and this is according to urbanislands.com.
We mentioned this in the classroom on Monday. And so all right. The indictment that I read, I don't know if this is the same woman, because the indictment that I read didn't mention Devante Swing as a co-defendant. It said that he had knowledge of a tape of her being, drugged and under the influence and being raped by Diddy. And that, Devante Swing knew about this because he saw the tape, but, he didn't want to get involved or whatever. So I don't know if this is the same thing, but, I mean, damn.
It's definitely one of those situations where your mom used to tell you, be careful of the company you keep. Everybody who's ever been in attendance at a Diddy party, was in a studio with Diddy, was in a private room with Diddy, was in a private group chat with Diddy, doing shit with Diddy, your days are finna be done, because all of y'all are finna be implicated in the shit.
Wow.
Like, the sharks are out, the people want their money, the people want what they just do, justice and their money, and they finna call all y'all to the map.
And the feds is doing, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but a superseding indictment. So they're adding to the previous indictment. So there's more information that they're adding to this indictment. So more charges are possible. And it's just, I mean, I know, like, I've seen some comments on the internet where people are like, can we just like wrap this up until 2025? No, we can't, because Diddy is Diddy and these allegations are serious. And this is another, we didn't wrap it up for Harvey Weinstein. We didn't wrap it up for Jeffrey Epstein. These are powerful men that abuse their positions. Like I said, so it may be a money grab for some people. Of course, that's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But like I said, believe people. Well, I mean, the government just ain't going after this man because he a black man. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't going after him, to shut him down. They got concrete evidence. And hello, Cassie, the video, hello. Nobody was believing her, about what she was saying. Even he got on his social media and said the allegations are false. And then, the video came out, which, his camp, the feds purposely put the video out. Okay, maybe they did, but that needed to happen because people, when they should have took Cassie seriously when she was first saying this stuff, but people sometimes need to see what she was saying.
Yep.
Because when you're in a position of power like that, and you are in a powerful position, people tend to believe you because you're in the public, you're in the media eye, because of the image that that is portrayed of you. Boss. He put people on. Jet set life. So. You're not the victim, Diddy. Okay, the feds could have released the video. Yeah, but you ain't the victim. So what that they did? So what? You hit that woman. You abused her.
If your ass wasn't doing it, they wouldn't have nothing to release.
They wouldn't have nothing to release. If you didn't put your paws on her, we wouldn't have no video, and you wouldn't be in the position that you in. So, I mean,
Papa Legba ain't playing with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? When I saw Wendy Williams collapse on live national TV, I said, Papa Legba finna get all his just due from all y'all. He said, it's time to pay up. It's time to pay up.
Okay, I'm coming for all y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, secrets will be spilled. Tea will be spilled. What's done in the dark. You know that saying, what's done in the dark come in the light?
What's done in the dark will come to the light sooner or later. That ain't right.
Okay, come on, remix.
I just want Diddy just to own up to everything. Just own up to it. Just own up to everything. Now, granted, there may be a possibility where people are, what they call it, where they're trumping up their story, potentially, or where some people are just trying to get a money grab and they're manipulating the truth, or they were once, which I'm almost afraid to say that. I'm almost afraid to say what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it, where they were in compliance with it or in agreement to it or down with it, and now today they've changed their minds, which I don't know how that works, because people say Cassie was down with it, but it was still wrong, and now she changed. I don't know. I'm so glad I don't work in law and legal, because I'll be fucked up. I wouldn't know. Yeah, everybody keep their hands to themselves. It's like my nanny used to say, everybody keep their hands to their damn self, okay? I do think Diddy implying that feds leaked the video, what was that supposed to do? Was that supposed to take away that you didn't do it? Was that supposed to make us sympathize with you? Was that supposed to make us feel sorry and bad for you? No, I don't feel sorry or bad for you, motherfucker.
Right, okay, well, the feds leaked that video, but you still was beating the brakes off of her. So, yeah, what you did in that video wasn't right. So, okay, yeah, they leaked the video, so what? So, and you got on Beyonce internet. You got on Beyonce internet making a post after everything came out with Cassie before the video, and basically denied ever putting a pause on her. Basically denied, everything she was saying. So, and then when it came out, I take responsibility for what I did. Yeah, because the video's out there now. But had the video not been out there, people would have still been believing it would have been you against Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Like, people would have not been believing Cassie when they should just have believed her in the first place. So
I am tired of seeing Diddy on my timeline, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tired of seeing Diddy. I really am. And I do want to almost mute his name until April 2025, because just I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Okay, yeah, the bitch did it.
Put it in your hidden words on Instagram. You could do that. The hidden words.
Can you?
Yes, you can. And it'll hide words that are harmful that you don't want to see. So,
well, this is definitely harmful to my psyche. I don't want to see Diddy no more.
You and a lot of people, but guess what? We gonna talk about it.
On to the next thing. Candy Muse is going viral on the internet for a clip taken from season 2 of Villains on E, where she is going the fuck off on Safaree. Now, we just talked about Safaree earlier this week in the classroom because of his recent visit to Gag City, Miami. Of course, headlined by his former boo and collaborator Nicki Minaj. And he's back making headlines for getting read the house down by Kandy Muse. Okay, Candy Muse, of course, from RuPaul's Drag Race, took aim at the Love and Hip Hop personality during season 2 House of Villains premiere and had hilarious choice of words for Safaree and his pink coat, where she even said, "You look like a prolapsed asshole, and that's why Nicki Minaj left you."
Look, she felt the way because she said that they had a pact. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't go back on your word. You know, we had a pact, and then the minute it come down, push come to shove, I'm the person you want to choose to vote out. But we were supposed to be sticking together. So why you stab me in the back like that? Like, why you do that to me? And then just to add,
do that?
Right? Like, why you do that? Like that ain't right. And then the thing that I just do not be liking though is like, okay, all's fair in love and war, you know, please, you get cussed out, you know, XYZ. But she knew throwing Nicki Minaj in his face would just go as salt to the wound. Because like, oh my God, he ain't having a good week. Like, I know what they probably filmed the House of Villains a few months ago, but it's just so funny that it coincides with him going to the concert and Nicki's husband being there, you know, Safaree getting clowned on social media, like, why you was there, blah, 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 you know, and then now this episode come out and she like, you know, yeah.
A part of me thinks Safaree likes all this. I think Safaree likes the attention.
You think he likes the attention? Good
yes.
Or bad?
Good or bad. I mean, he went through one of the most trying times anybody could go through on social media when he broke up, or when when him and Nicki Minaj broke up with each other. Like, the internet was vicious to him. The internet has always been vicious to him because people have seen him as Nicki Minaj's lackey and stuff like that. People have clowned his rapping. People make fun of his antics and stuff like that. And I think a part of me believes that Safaree has accepted this and is okay with it. I think he, like somebody just said, I think he lives for it. I really believe he lives for it.
And look, we talking about it, and people talking about it, and it kind of adds to, if it could put money in his bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, add to it, like, it's keeping his name out there, and that's what these celebrities and these influencers, that's what they need. They need to keep people talking about them. So, I mean, come on, prolapsed asshole.
Yeah. When I saw the clip, I'm not gonna lie. Right, shout out to Joey. I like Joey. I like Candy Muse.
Yes.
I like Candy Muse. But I'm not going to lie. I did feel like some of those reads were rehearsed. It felt very rehearsed.
Like, she couldn't wait to say it.
Like, she couldn't wait to say that.
She couldn't wait to say it. She said, okay, I'm gonna have something for him if he come for me.
Yes. Pulls paper from underneath wig and reads. That's what it gave. Like, I didn't get life from her saying those things. I didn't get life.
It's like, I don't know, just bringing up Nicki, that's kind of like, it's kind of the low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you.
It's the easy way. It's the easy way to hurt him. You know, if he's hurt,
yeah,
you know, maybe he's hurt, maybe he not. Who knows? But that's the easiest way to, you know. It's kind of like when they bring up stuff about like top model, like it used to happen a lot back in the day. Like, it don't really happen too much anymore. But now that I'm saying it, people might be on my comments being like saying all type of shit. But you know, yeah, it used to happen to me where people would just like be saying stuff like, that's why you ain't win, or blah 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 blah. You know, it's like that low hanging fruit. Like, let me say something to try to hurt you. You know, that stuff is corny to me. I don't like it. I guess I don't like it because it happened to me, you know?
She could have been a whole lot more creative, you know? It said something like, that's what it looked like behind your ears is dirty. You know? You know what I'm saying?
Like, girl, everybody, okay, the first thing everybody gonna talk about with Safaree when he pissed them off is Nicki. Come up with something original. Come up with something new. Talk about Erica.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Talk about his failed relationship with his child's mother, with his ex-wife, I believe, right? He married her, didn't he?
Let's talk about how we got a record player. We ain't never heard no records. it's so many other things you could talk about Safaree other than just going for Nicki. If she would have said something else, I would have went up for it immediately. But the whole Nicki thing, I was like, oh, okay, girl.
Right, like, okay. Next.
Next, yes. Next up is our boy, another person who always finds themselves in hot water. Chris Brown, okay? Chris Brown's Accuser to be featured in new investigative documentary. Have you seen that, Angela?
I have, and I just hate this for Breezy because I love Chris Brown, okay? He done brought the light skins back because, you know, for a time, people wasn't, they wasn't messing with the light skins, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I still don't mess with light skins too.
Oh, it's all about the dark skin chocolate brothers, you know? And it's like Chris Brown, Drake, who the other light skinned it?
They all going out in 2024.
Okay, all the light skins. So going down in 2024, Lord. But you know, same thing. I can't be biased. Like, and I love Breezy. I love me some Chris Brown. But I mean, there has been stuff on the internet about his behavior, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be tuned into this documentary and form my own opinion. You know, I mean, like we've been saying, the theme, you know, believe the, you know, essay is very serious, you know. And
yeah, it is.
It takes a lot of courage for people who have been essayed to come out and be public, and especially with a public figure. I just hope it's not a trickle down effect with this one, how it was with Diddy, how you got all the, you know, like the door was open, the floodgates were open. I hope we don't see that with this, where you got 10, 20, 30 other 40 people accusing him of, you know, essay and misconduct. But only time will tell, but I'll be tuned in. When did that come on? When did that come on?
So Investigation Discovery is scheduled to release a new documentary, Chris Brown, A History of Violence. It would go over Chris's complicated past, which is filled with allegations of domestic violence, assault, and more. Lizianne Gutierrez has come forward and revealed herself as the latest victim of Brown's abuse. I don't think I read anywhere about a release date. I'm not excusing Chris Brown from his past and the things that he has done, and people definitely reserve the right to tell their stories. And I ain't gonna protect the trade because I ain't protecting them.
Protect all trades.
Allegedly, you know, Chris Brown the trade. I don't know. I just feel like
no, don't put that on Breezy. Don't put that on Chris Breezy. Trade. No, trade.
The girls say Chris Brown love the girls. That's what they say. Oh. That's what the girls be saying, that he love the girls. Him and Tiger love the girls. That's what I've heard the people say out there in the little posts, and you know, the Shauna Brooks and all that other stuff they be saying. And I like Chris Brown. I've been liking Chris Brown since I was little, when he first came out. I do feel like sometimes media and people hold Chris Brown to his past. To where, like, I feel like for him, if he's done everything that he's needed to do legally to atone for his crimes, and he's handled all that, I can see the struggle for him in escaping or moving forward from what he's done, because I feel like media, for him especially, always brings up his past. Like, they make that a thing about him. And again, I'm not excusing his behavior, because if you didn't do it, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. But like most of us, hell, let's take it to the Bible, all of us have sinned and fallen short of God's glory. You know what I'm saying? And none of us would want, you know, all of our past sins still lingering over us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord done forgave me for sleeping with that lady's husband. I don't want to keep hearing about that shit.
No. Right. Like, it is. I agree with you. Like, I feel like that once, like, something is done, people have a hard time from moving on. They always hold you to that specific incident, you know, like, so people always are going to associate Chris Brown with Rihanna and, you know, the assault. That's always going to be what, like, in the back of people's minds, now that this comes out, what's the first thing that people think of? Well, yeah, he beat Rihanna ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, like, people can change. I'm not excusing poor behavior at all. I'm not doing that.
Of course not.
You know, but first of all, we gotta stop holding these celebrities to a higher standard, because they are just like us. They people at the end of the day. You know, they make mistakes. And we gotta stop glorifying them just because they have a big platform and thinking, okay, well, he's this person, you know, oh my God, I can't believe he did this and did that. Why can't you? He's just like us at the end of the day. You make mistakes, I make mistakes. The only difference is that his is out there to be publicized and we gonna talk about it because of who he is. Do these celebrities have a responsibility to be role models? In some aspects, yes. Depending on the type of celebrity you are. But at the end of the day, people make mistakes, and they're allowed to make mistakes, and they're allowed to falter, and you are not your past. So, you know, people got to stop holding, well, you did that 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You stole this 10 years ago. You still a thief. People live and learn. They learn from their mistakes. I mean, has he? We don't know. We don't know what this documentary is going to say, but I'm going to be tuned in.
This is true. Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it. But I also don't think Chris Brown does a great job at maintaining a good boy image in the media because, you know, it's going to be a report he done got drunk and slapped somebody.
Being associated with Bloods.
All this
gang
other
activity.
Stuff. I just want to be like, Chris Brown, sit your ass down.
Yes. Like, first of all, you a whole celebrity out here. Why is you associating with Bloods? Like, Pyru or whatever that's called, Piru, I don't know, but like, you don't do a good job. You right, he don't do a good job at trying to clean.
Let me tell you something. The day I become a millionaire and a huge superstar, y'all hoes ain't never gonna have to worry about hearing nothing about Oliver caught up in some drugs, gang, fucking, sucking. I'm taking my money and I'm going home to my nanny and granddaddy. God, hopefully they still here, or my mama. And we're going to sit around and eat collard greens and watch Tyler Perry plays, okay? In our mansion.
In the words of Tokyo Tony, I'm getting the fuck ASAP.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be around, hanging around stuff that's going to get me caught up, or even with my name associated with some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Praise to Chris Brown. Praise to Chris Brown. Angelique, we have reached the end of our to-do list for tonight.
Oh,
that was amazing.
I wanted to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, well, let's talk about it. Listen, I was trying to get you out of here. No, let's talk about it.
I still got a little more time. I was like,
okay,
because we might as well just go ahead, okay? Because.
Well, let's crank it. Let's crank it. I was trying to get you out of here, but Angela don't want to go, y'all. Marjorie Taylor Greene, okay, condemned over Helene Weather conspiracy theory. Did y'all see that? The hell is going on around here? Angelique, do you know about this topic? I feel like you know more about this than I do. You want to introduce it for us?
Okay, so she, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, she is in Congress, okay, because she got voted in the state of Georgia, okay. So
us, Jesus.
She is you, Oliver, okay. She representing the people in the good state of Georgia, okay. So she got the meteorologist mad, honey. She got scientists mad. She got. Baby, I'm a little upset about this, okay? Because she done said that Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, she's trying to pin it on the government because she shared a photo when Helene was going on. And she didn't outrightly say it, but the photo was from another influencer, and it highlighted the red states and the blue states, right? And it was insinuating that, you know, the government is controlling these hurricanes to try to destroy the red states ahead of the presidential election because, you know, Florida's a red state. I think Georgia's a red state. I'm not too sure, but definitely Florida is. And it's just like, girl, no, that please stop, because hurricanes are not man-made, okay? Florida is not new to hurricanes. Hurricanes have been happening long before we've been born, okay? Long before you've been in office. This is not some type of scheme to try to steer, to try to wipe out all the red states in favor of, having the presidential election go a different way. That's not what this is. But the one thing that I will say is that she brought up cloud seeding, okay? And this is the thing. So cloud seeding is a real thing. But I feel like what she does is she puts these real, like, a little speckle of the truth in there to try to make it factual, but has all this misinformation out there. So anyways, about the cloud seeding. So
what's cloud seeding? I've been seeing that lately. What's that?
So cloud seeding is weather modification, but it's typically used in drier climates to help precipitation in dry desert climates, like areas that don't get rain, areas that don't get precipitation, to try to, like, foster growth and increase, like, food production, because you need rain and water for farms and things to grow food. So cloud seeding is a real thing, but it's not used for hurricanes or Florida has a wet climate. Florida doesn't need help with creating water. Like Florida gets plenty of that.
Plenty.
The hurricanes. I mean, baby.
She sounded crazy.
Because it is because it's crazy. It's really a crazy, like, and what's even crazier is that this is a congresswoman saying this.
Oh,
but
God.
But it's not. But with the way, like, politics have been in this country for the past years, is you almost expect people in power to say stuff like this now. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be surprising, but it is surprising because this woman is in charge of making laws in the state of Georgia. This woman is in charge of talking about laws with other congressmen and women from other states. And this is not the first time she spewed misinformation, okay? And the fact that, like, she's allowed to keep doing this is really crazy. I mean, somebody needs to put a muzzle on that mouth, baby. Girl.
Georgia is all kinds of fucked up. Okay, we got Brian Kemp's silly ass as the governor. We got Marjorie Taylor Greene's silly ass saying this shit. The RICO lawsuit downtown is all fucked up. They need to send one of them mechanic hurricanes to Georgia and wipe these bitches out, because I'm sick of it. This is crazy. And this is why I look so peculiar at MAGA supporters, because it's like, how can y'all stand by as these people in power that represent y'all say this crazy bullshit? This is crazy. And for me, just off the fact that I want to live in a United States that is ran peacefully, like how it used to be when I've only been alive for the Bushes, I want to say. I think I got a little bit of Clinton, but I don't remember that. I remember, the first president I remember is George Bush, the son. I don't remember the daddy. We need to go back to those times, because the times we live in, this is bananas. This is freaking bananas. And it's like, I just don't understand how y'all sit around and support people like Marjorie Taylor Greene saying this shit. Okay, Trump is in Detroit saying if Kamala get elected, the world of the United States is gonna turn into Detroit. Y'all don't give a fuck or a good goddamn. This is crazy.
He don't care. Like, why? Like, okay. How could you say that? Like, anybody in Detroit, I would be offended. Like, why is you coming from my city?
Offended. Trump don't give a fuck.
He just be, what's so he had his rally in Pennsylvania, and I tuned in on Twitter. I said, okay, let me go ahead, because for all the mess we talk about him, the one thing is he knows how to get the masses going, and he
know how to rile them up.
He know how to rile them up, and he's a good orator, as they say, right? And I ain't gonna lie, it's entertaining. So I'm watching this, And I'm just like, he really just got all these people like, calling Sunny Hostin and stupid and dumb, saying that she's dumber than, Kamala, and talking about how disgusting Whoopi Goldberg was. Her mouth is filthy. And people in the audience are like, boo, yeah. And I'm just like, this man be deflecting, like, y'all just be eating it up. And I guess we be eating up too, because I was like, oh my goodness, why? Like, where is he going with this? Like, stay on topic. Talk about policies. Talk about But he get his supporters going, because then he start going on tangents talking about XYZ and how this person dumb, this person look like a war hawk. I mean, what? What's wrong with you?
I've never voted for him. I don't support Trump, and I'll never support him. But that white man is funny. That's a funny white man. He is hilarious. And a very small part of me is going to miss his presence in media, because I won't get any more C-spot runs. I won't get any, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Like, I'm going to be sad to see him go if he doesn't win. Which we hope. I hope he loses.
Listen, regardless if he win or lose, even if he lose, we still gonna hear about him, because one thing about him is he ain't camera shy, and he gonna always say his opinion, and people are always gonna want to hear what he got to say. And trust and believe, if he loses this election, he will be on the campaign trail as soon as the inauguration happens in January, trying to run again.
I thought I saw him say if he doesn't win this when he's done.
Is that what he said? I
saw that somewhere.
I can't see him quitting. I can't see. I could see him running again if he doesn't win. I could definitely see it.
One more story before we get out of here, y'all. Deon Cole on dating Shaquille O'Neal's ex-girlfriend. He said, "Don't ever fuck behind Shaq, baby." Comedian Deon Cole, y'all, in a recent Club Shay Shay interview, spoke about his experience dating Shaquille O'Neal's ex-girlfriend and what he struggled with in the size department. I feel like I've always heard Shaq ain't had no big wee-wee.
So, listen.
Oh, does he? Do he got a big wee-wee? I don't know. I ain't never seen it.
I don't know. I ain't never seen that man hit that man third member. But I do know someone that did have relations with him before he was Shaquille O'Neal. When they were in college together, okay, when he was in college.
And what they say?
They said it wasn't big. That's what they said. So when I saw this, I was like, Deon, homegirl told me that he wasn't, I don't know why you saying that, Deon, because word on the streets is that he ain't packing much for his size.
Ain't packing.
But it's okay. It's okay.
I mean, maybe he meant like you can't fuck behind a more richer man, or his size. Shaq is big, so maybe the size of his wallet and the size of his height. Maybe
that's probably what he meant. Okay, we got our heads in the gutter, but that ain't what he meant. Okay.
What was Shaq doing to that girl that she had to vocalize her displeasure to Deon Cole, that he felt comfortable enough as a man to get in media and say, "Don't fuck behind Shaq"? Like, Shaq had to be doing something to her.
Oh, maybe his skills have improved, because this was a long time ago. You figure Shaq's in his 50s, so he was in college a good three decades ago. So people, their sexual prowess improves with time. So it ain't all about the size. Like we said earlier, like, it's not all about the size. It's about how you could the motion in the ocean and how you use it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was laying the smack down on her. Playing basketball. And then Deon done got a hold of her, and she probably like, "You ain't Shaq.
Can you keep up, baby boy?
You ain't shit. You ain't Shaq. Okay.
You ain't shit. You ain't Shaq. Oh my God, that is funny. Angelique, I don't got no more Emmy, girl.
Child, and I gotta get to work. I gotta go to the news station.
Yeah, you gotta go to the news station. Everybody, listen, give it up for my bestest squirrel and girlfriends, Babs, who had to leave us early, and Angelique Preston for contributing their commentary tonight. Listen, y'all already know who it is. Oliver Twix, the head nerd in charge. You know, Roberto Kitty, always important for duty. Do the Lord's work for the good. We're live every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Oliver Twix YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell, share, jump down in the comments, and let us know what you thought about tonight's show. Support our segments, follow us on social media, and until next time, my friends, be sure to pray and kegel. Good night.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah.